Hello friends, welcome back. So today in this video we are going to discuss the strategy or approach for Intelligence Bureau ACIO examination. So in my previous video I had discussed the detailed notification which was released by Ministry of Home Affairs. So many of the students were demanding the strategy like how to approach or how to prepare for this examination. Now let us see that the exam date is not yet disclosed by Intelligence Bureau. So one question which aspirants were asking was when exam can be conducted. Now the last date to fill the form is 15th of December. So I don't think that exam will happen till January. So it might be January on end or it can be the month of February also. So you can expect tier 1 examination to be conducted by January and or February in the month of February. And since tier 1 examination is in online mode, so we expect it to conduct it in multiple shifts and on multiple days because since it carries any graduation as its eligibility, so many students will be applying for this examination. So tier 1 is in online mode. So now let us start with the strategy. So here on your screen you can see that tier 1 will have a total of 100 questions, and this tier 1 exam will be conducted in online mode, and there are five components which are given in our scheme of things or syllabus. So what are those five components? First is the current affairs. Now, for current affairs, uh, if you go through the past question papers of IB, you will realize that questions have mostly revolved around these topics. Like they have asked the awards which are in news, like national awards, international awards, the cinema awards like Oscars or the National Film Awards. Then the questions were asked from the books and their authors who had written that book. Then we had questions from government schemes. So you have to prepare government schemes well because in every shift last time they asked 2 to 3 questions from government schemes. Then we have personalities which are in news, like some important appointments have been made or obituary or etc. So these things we have to prepare in current affairs. Then we have some geographical current affairs as well. Like last time they asked about the cyclones or the places which are in news, etc. Then we have some defense related news also, like acquisition or some war is happening, and what was the role of India in that war. So mostly current affair questions revolved around these topics only last time when the examination was conducted. So current affairs is one such component. Second component is general studies. So in general studies, what we have to prepare is the basic science, like we have biology. So in basic science, we have to prepare biology. So last time many questions came from biology. Then we have history also. In history, they have asking on the basic questions from timeline of history, the important forts or monuments which are located across our country, then the persons associated in our freedom struggle or the important places where the revolutions happened. So questions have mostly revolved around these topics. Then we had polity also in general studies. So for polity, you can simply rely on your NCRT textbook, or those who have studied Lakshmikant, they can again revise that book. It is sufficient. And from the next topic which they are asking is economy. So from economy, mostly they had asked the budget related question. So the latest budget you have to prepare while appearing for this examination. Then few questions we have got from geography as well, like they are asking the mountain ranges or the important rivers uh, across India or in flowing across the world. So you should have basic idea. Now the question would be what sources to be used for preparing these current affairs and general study. See, for current affairs, you can, as I told in my EPFO lecture series also, when we were discussing that examination, you can go for any magazine, like you can refer Affairs Cloud, it is good. Then we have GK Today as well. Then we have I guess PDF Adda 247. So these coachings provide precise or let us say concise current affairs, and that too section wise. So how many months of current affairs you have to prepare. So I would say 8 to 9 months current affairs should be prepared, or if it is possible for you, go back to last 1 year. So that much will suffice for this examination. Now, as far as general studies is concerned, Lucent book is good. Lucent GK book, or any, for that matter, any GK book would, you can, any publication book you can use for preparing this general studies topic. So what you have to focus is on the basic science part, then the history, polity, economy, and geography. So whatever questions they are asking in any other national level examination, same questions are seen here in this general studies section. Then we have numerical aptitude and reasoning. So numerical aptitude is what they asked in SSC exam or banking examination. Same goes with reasoning also, and the questions are quite predictable in this. Like in aptitude, you will get questions from number system. Then there will be questions from profit and loss. Then there will be profit and loss percentage, then speed, distance, time question, then interest, then few questions from DI as well, then questions from average. So these are some of the topics which we have to prepare in aptitude. And for reasoning, again, if you go through the previous papers, you'll see that questions have come from series or syllogism is what they have asked in past paper. Then coding, decoding is one such important topic. Coding, decoding. Then we have got questions on Venn diagram. Then statement conclusion based questions have also been asked, statement conclusion, and some visual graphic question or visual memory kind of questions have also been asked in reasoning. So these are few important topics which we have to prepare. I am planning to prepare separate subject wise video strategy videos. So let us know in comment section if you are interested. I can prepare separate subject wise videos like how to approach a particular component of this tier 1 examination. And as far as English section is considered, so again in English, the questions which they have asked is for banking or SSC type level. Like we have idioms which they have asked, idioms or phrases. Then fill in the blanks question is what they have asked, fill in the blanks. Then we have questions from comprehension, then sentence arrangement. So simple questions they have asked, which they normally we see in SSC or banking kind of examination. Now these are the five components or five subjects which they are asking in tier 1. Now see, the game is very simple here. We have five components of 20 marks each. 20 marks each, and remember there is negative marking of 0.25. So 0.25 negative marking is there. And what you have to keep in mind is that tier 1 marks will be counted in final merit list. Marks will be counted in preparing final merit list. So your objective should be to maximize your score in tier 1. Like you have to score maximum marks out of 100. It is as simple as that. Now, out of these five components, identify the components which are your strengths. If you are able to prepare three components well out of five, you are good to go. Like every component will not be the strength of every student. If it is so, then you are quite good in this type of examination. But at least you have to attempt 90 plus questions in actual examination, so that you will get at least 60 70 marks to be in safer zone. So my suggestion or my strategy would have been to focus on three components which are my strength, and I will try to maximize my score in these three components. Like I should be able to score 15 plus marks here itself in these three components. And if I am able to score at least 10-12 marks in other component, I will be able to clear the tier 1 examination. So that is how you can approach. Now, as far as time management is considered, there are 60 minutes for attempting 100 questions. Now that precisely tells us that you will be getting 36 seconds to attempt each question. Now the questions of English, then current affairs and general awareness, these will not take much of your time. Either you know the answer or you don't know the answer. You can simply go through these sections very well. So while attempting the paper, I believe that these three sections should be attempted first, and afterwards you can come to aptitude and reasoning section, because this will take time. Now these two sections depends on the amount of practice you have done. If you are done good enough practice, you will be able to attempt these questions in a very fast manner. Otherwise it will consume a lot of time. So I would suggest you to attempt these two components at the end. First go through the general awareness, current affairs and English portion, and then later on come back to aptitude and reasoning. But these are very high scoring topics, aptitude and reasoning. So try to practice daily till the examination. Detailed video I will make, the next video I will make the important topics which you have to prepare for this IB examination. So overall you can think of this strategy like you have to maximize your score, because it will be counted in the final merit list. So still, if you have any doubt related to exam preparation, you can comment in comment section. I will try to address your doubts. Thank you for watching the video.